I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent, and you deserve a better man. But let me just hold your hand once more.
Alright trainers, what's going on? And good morning everyone. I'm back again with another video, back again with another video. So when you see this gorgeous and handsome face, might I add, you already know that there's more Pokemon Go info. So today's video, we're going to basically be talking about the new IV checker that is actually coming out with the brand new update rollout, which is actually will be coming soon on Android and iOS. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about that, and so yeah, we're gonna get into that, but we're not gonna jump into this video now. We're gonna jump into this video right now. Let's go. All right, now trainers, now for the first time in a long time, this video will be short. I repeat, this video will be short. Yeah, I like to keep my videos nice and short, but like sometimes there's a lot to cover, or sometimes, you know, I haven't been making YouTube videos because I had you know, other things to take care of. But yeah, but this time around, this video is going to be short. So with that being said, without further ado, we're going to jump into this video. So basically, it says appraisal rework, new PvP UI, charge mini game, and Team Rocket in 0.149.0 update. Now that you said that's going to be the next update to roll out, which it is, and once it comes out, we should be getting the dark Pokemon. I'm sorry, not dark Pokemon, but the shadow Pokemon, and we should be getting all of these new features in Pokemon Go sometime soon. Now, I thought it would probably roll out today because this was actually mentioned last night. We already knew about the shadow Pokemon. We already knew about, you know, everything that this update had to offer. But it was, you know, little new features that we've actually have been getting. So last night I made the assumption. I said, well, if the if the update doesn't roll out by tomorrow, which I thought it would, but it didn't. If it rolled out tomorrow, it should, if it don't roll out by tomorrow, we should basically be seeing a rollout of this new update sometime between today or at the end of this week. If not, definitely by next week or sometime this month. So yeah, so without further ado, enough talking, we're gonna see what this the rest of these features has to offer. Alright, so it says trainers, the new Pokemon Go 0.149.0 update is slowly rolling out on Android. And this is what we actually have gotten last night. That's why I thought it was going to roll out today, because it's slowly rolling out. So it is rolling out, it's just slowly rolling out. So anyway, it's rolling out on Android and iOS to follow soon after. So the Android users will be getting it first before the iOS. And actually, that's kind of like the, not first time ever, but it's more likely than possible, because usually iOS gets things before Android. So this time around, Android's getting it first before iOS. Now, and it's one of the biggest surprises the Pokemon Go team has done to date. So with that being said, I kind of figured that it was going to be big, because if you notice, when Niantic first made their big announcement video featuring Go Fest, or matter of fact, it was a big event we was going to get during the summer. So this is probably something that's also going to tag on with the Go Fest events. Don't forget, speaking of Go Fest events, we still have Yokohama Go Fest next month on the 5th. So, and then we got Community Day this Sunday, so that's pretty cool also. So get ready for that. And now basically here it says the update brings a vastly improved appraisal process, a new UI for PvP battles, a few quality of life changes, and it even officially hints at shadow and purified Pokemon, which we went through that in my previous other videos, so make sure you go check that out if you haven't already. And Team Rocket in the official patch notes. So it says official patch notes, trainers, we need your help. Team Go Rocket, which they're calling it Team Go Rocket instead of Team Rocket, is invading the world of Pokemon Go. Now here's what you can expect in the release. Alright, so here it says new challenges. Basically take on Team Go, Rocket Grunts in battle, so we'll probably be able to battle just like in the mainstream games. I'm guessing that's how it's gonna work. I don't know, but you know, we just have to wait and see. So Shadow Pokemon. As far as the Shadow Pokemon go, we're gonna basically be catching the mysterious Shadow Pokemon Team Go, Rocket Grunts leave behind. So I guess after we battle them, they're gonna leave all the Shadow Pokemon behind. We're gonna be able to catch them and purify them just like they did in Pokemon XD Coliseum for Nintendo 64, not Nintendo 64, but Nintendo GameCube. Now it says basically, is there a way to help these Pokemon? New appraisal tool. You can now learn even more about your Pokemon when appraising them. Battle minigames. Charge attack gameplay includes new minigames. So we're gonna have new minigames. Kind of like if you ever played Nintendo 64's, I guess, what is that? I forgot the name of the Mario game, but Mario Party. There you go, Mario Party. And you know, they have like little mini games or whatever. It might be something like that. I don't know. So we're just gonna have to basically see. Now we're gonna talk about the new appraisal system. Now this is what's new in the new update that's gonna be rolling out soon. So we're gonna get into that now. Alright, so the new appraisal system says the new Pokemon Go appraisal now breaks down and ranks your Pokemon into 3 main stats: attack, defense, and stamina, I believe that is. And ranks, or it might be stand for stab or stability. I think that's all the same thing. Stab is stability because it's short for stab. Anyhow, and ranks each one of those in a bar-like simple fashion. Now, the higher your stat IV is, the higher the bar will go up. The new system is super fast, and you can even swipe between Pokemon, making the whole appraisal process fast, smooth, and incredibly satisfying. Take a look for yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this video, so guys, stay tuned for that. Alright, so basically what that was basically you get to check the IVs of your Pokemon instead of using third-party apps. And see, that's what Niantic is trying to do. That's why they suing a lot of people. They're suing a lot of third-party apps so people can stop spoofing and everything like that, because that's how Niantic wants people to play the game. They want them to play the game the correct way. Speaking of that, this is kind of off topic, but not really. But yeah, basically Niantic, it's Niantic's game, so I can understand them suing and getting mad and everything like that, yada yada. But there's people who actually play, like other trainers who play this game. I don't see how they get mad, because it's not their game, so how are they getting mad if we tell people that we spoof? Or, not that I spoof now, you know, anymore, that is, but it's just people will tell people that, you know, I spoof, or, you know, that they spoof, or whoever it may be, and then they'll end up getting mad and everything like that. How do you get mad? It's not even your game. You know, they might get mad because maybe you're taking over gyms, but I mean, you can be right next to them and still take over their gym. It's pretty much the same thing, you know. But I know a certain team that does that. I'm not going to mention any names. I did in one of my older videos, like last year or something like that, but I just don't want to start any wars, so. But anyway, with that being said, you guys probably know who I'm talking about, like which team, but I'm gonna leave that up to you guys to figure that one out on your own. But anyway, we're gonna jump back into this right now. So we're gonna talk about the system is designed to enable trainers to quickly swipe through their Pokemon storage and find strong Pokemon with ease. The surprising thing is that it works automatically or automagically, removing the need for third-party IV checkers, exactly, and simpler apps. Like I said, because Niantic is trying to find ways, and I have been saying this, Niantic should have been adding all of this in the game, but I guess they didn't think that we were going to pull this stunt. But I mean, there's people that can't play the game. There's people who use third-party apps for everything, because a certain game doesn't have what we need, and so we're going to use what we need to our advantage. You know what I mean? Like, there's people who's, you know, hospital bedridden or whatever, whatever you want to call it, but, you know, So people gonna spoof. You know, if we trying to look at our apps, because like Niantic doesn't want to use third-party apps or IV checkers or Calci IV or, you know, any apps like that. So they finally added IV checkers, and I've been saying that for a very long time. It'll be cool if they added spoofing, but they'll regulate it. Imagine that, like during the wintertime when it snows. All you have to do is send them a photo that it's snowing, or it'll, or Niantic can basically look around the world and see, because all they got to do is go to Google and find out what part of the country and town and everything like that is snowing in, and then they'll give you the option to spoof or not, because you don't want to get wet or cold or get sick or anything like that. That'd be cool. So I feel like if they doing the IV checkers like that, why not do spoofing? I mean, but that's just my own thing. Yeah. So basically here now, it says here, a Redditor by the name of Radimus created a handy graph which shows how various bar positions correlate with IV values. So if you see here, which this is actually on my thumbnail, this is basically what it's going to look like when you do the IV check. So it says you should be able to swipe through a huge number of Pokemon and sort them out easily. So you can find which one's weaker than others and which ones are stronger than others, and then you'll know which ones to transfer out, so you'll have more bag space. So I think this is pretty cool, and it's faster doing it this way than keep having to tap your screen a whole bunch of times, you know. And then, you know, I just think this is really cool. This should have been out like the first day, not first day, but like, you know, back in 2016 when the game first came out. But hey, it's here now, so we can't really complain. So anyway, it says you should be able to swipe through a huge number of Pokemon and sort them out easily. Now we talk about the new PvP UI. Alright, so the new PvP UI, it says the second large change is a redesign of the PvP UI. Although the difference is not huge at the moment, we expect it to be more drastic once Niantic introduces the new charge move mechanics they've been talking about for the past 2 weeks. Now, the feature is coming soon and has been confirmed on Twitter. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video for you guys, so stay tuned for that. Alright, now so as you saw for yourself, that's how the new battle system is going to look with this new update rollout. So basically the new UI is cleaner and more visible in direct sunlight, and it also includes CP for both combatants. Now we're going to talk about this part because it's actually the last part of this video. Like I said, this video is going to be short, and so it is. And this is going to be the last part because another thing too I want to mention before I continue. I also want to mention that I don't really like making the videos around the same thing that I've already made in my previous videos. So technically what I want to do is, or what I enjoy doing is making like new content new videos about new content rather than the same videos over and over. But I do this to get it out to you all, so it's not just about me, it's about us as a team. And those of you who watch my video, which makes us a YouTube family. So basically here, I'm going to get back into this. So it says, in addition to this change, the new move button has been moved under the list of Pokemon's moves, making it impossible to press it accidentally while powering up. Now, where's Team Rocket? The truth is, we don't know. Shadow and Purified Pokemon have been in the APK since 0.147.1, which, by the way, I thought that was the rollout for the Shadow Pokemon, but kind of found out it's really not. It's actually the next one that's actually coming up real soon. So, and we already know which Pokemon can be encountered as Shadow Pokemon, which, by the way, the new rollout is 0.149.0, which I've already mentioned a dozen times already. But now we're going to talk about the list of Shadow Pokemon in Pokemon Go, which can potentially be Shadow Pokemon once the Team Rocket rollout 0.149.0 rolls out, which I've actually had made a video about this previously to this one, so you might want to go check that out. Actually, it was the last 2 videos, but anyway, the Pokemon can be Shadow Pokemon can be Rattata, Raticate, Zubat, Golbat, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur. Obviously, they evolve forms like Venusaur as you see at the bottom. Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, Snorlax, Crobat, Mudkip, Marshtomp, and Swampert. Now, I believe, now this is how I feel. I feel like Niantic needs to make more Shadow Pokemon than just this. Now, if they do, it's probably just going to be like a surprise. However, if this is the only Shadow Pokemon that we're going to get, then, I mean, it's still new content, you know. It's better than nothing, because I believe Niantic could have released something for this past week while we was waiting for the Shadow update and Community Day. But, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said before, it's Niantic's game. They do what they want with it. But I just believe that since we're spending money on it, we should actually, you know, get a new event or something to, you know, hold us for until the next event. Because a lot of people be wanting that new event. You know, it's the summertime now. But like I said, it's Niantic and they do what they want. So yeah, we're going to basically jump into a little bit more of this before I end this video. Alright, so it says Shadow Pokemon feature a new property called Alignment, which is similar to gender and form. Now this is for people who don't know what Shadow Pokemon actually is. So that's what this is. Alignment can be Shadow or Purify, and there is a badge tied to the number of Pokemon you purify. So when you purify a certain amount of Shadow Pokemon, you'll be getting a badge, obviously. Now, these should be available from the upcoming Team Rocket Invasions feature, but there's no word on those just yet. I guess we have to sit tight a bit more, but we're expecting this feature before the official end of summer. So, basically, guys, that's going to wrap that up. Again, make sure you guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share this video wherever you share cool stuff, comment down below, smack a like on this video, turn post notifications on so you stay updated on my latest videos. Crush the notification bell so you can also stay updated on my latest videos if you have post notifications already turned on. And as always, guys, peace and love. Stay blessed, stay humble, and keep your head up. And remember to always, always be blessed. And I'm out. Peace.